So second problem of the optional exercise. A die is numbered in such a way that its faces show the numbers 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 and 6. So this is not your regular die which is having numbers from 1 to 6. It is having 1, 2 written on 2 faces, 3 written on 2 faces and 6 written on 1 face. And it is thrown 2 times. And the total score on 2 throws is noted. Complete the following table which gives a few values of the total score on the 2 throws. So this is the table to be completed, and then after completing the table you will find the probability that the total score is even, 6 or at least 6. So the first row, it shows you the number in the first die or number that the die shows in the first throw, because same die is thrown 2 times. Now this question can also be asked in this way, that there are 2 dice, similar ones, which are thrown simultaneously. Then also the sample space will be same. So this is number on the first throw, and vertically it is shown number in the second throw. Then these in between numbers, they are the sum of the 2. So this table has to be completed. That is the first thing. So this is the way the table will be completed. If 1 is there in the first row and 1 is there on the second row also, sum will be 2. Then 2 on the first row and 1 on the second row, the sum will be 3. So this way the table will be completed. So the first part is you have to find when all the sum is even. That is probability that total score is even. So you have to see from the sample space what all even numbers are appearing here. So like 2 is an even number, then 4 is an even number, again 4 is repeated. So this will be 2 different outcomes, but then again 4, 4, 8, then in third row again 4, 4 and 8, and in the fourth row you have 4, 6, 6, again 4, 6, 6. So you will list down all these numbers which are even from the sample space. And when you list them down, you will see that there are 18 such possible outcomes. So the probability of getting the sum as even number will be 18 by 36 or 1 by 2. Now second part is you have to find that the probability of total score being 6. So you have to see from the table when all you are getting the total score as 6. So if you observe here, 6 is written 4 times in the sample space. So 4 times 6 is appearing as a sum. So the probability of getting the sum as 6 will be 4 by 36 or 1 by 9. And the third part is you have to find the probability of sum being at least 6. Now the meaning of at least 6 is that minimum 6 it has to be. It can be more than that also. So 6 or more than 6. So you have to list down all possible outcomes where the sum is coming either 6 or more than 6. So like in the first row you have 7. In the second row you have 8. Third row also you have 8. In the fourth row you have 6, 6 and then 9. Then again 6, 6 and 9. And then last row all are above 6. So all are possible, favorable outcomes. So that way you will list down again all the outcomes where the sum is coming 6 or more than 6. And when you count these, you will see that there are 15 of them. So the probability of getting sum is at least 6 is 15 by 36 or 5 by 12. So bag contains 5 red balls and some blue balls. If the probability of drawing a blue ball is double that of a red ball, determine the number of blue balls in the bag. So we will assume the blue balls to be x because the count is not given to us. So let the blue balls be x, red balls are given as 5. So total balls will be x plus 5. So probability of drawing a blue ball will be x by x plus 5. That is, favorable outcomes are x and total are x plus 5. Probability of drawing a red ball will be 5 by x plus 5. And it is given that probability of drawing a blue ball is double that of the red ball. So this is twice of this probability. and you will solve it like a linear equation. You will get x equal to 10. That is, total number of blue balls are 10. The fourth problem. A box contains 12 balls, out of which x are black. If one ball is drawn at random from the box, what is the probability that it will be a black ball? If 6 more black balls are now put in the box, the probability of drawing a black ball is now double of what it was before. Then find x. So initially it is given there are x number of black balls and totally there are 12 balls. So the probability of picking out a black ball will be x by 12. It will be kept as a variable only, as we don't know what is x. Now in the second case, it is given that 6 more black balls are added to the box. So when 6 more balls are added, the total balls becomes now 18. Because not only black balls are increasing, but total balls are also increasing by 6. So total balls are becoming now 12 plus 6, that is 18. And black balls are also increasing by 6. That is, it will become x plus 6. So the probability of getting a black ball now will be x plus 6 by 18. It is given that the probability of drawing a black ball now is double of what it was before. So x plus 6 by 18, this is the new probability. This is double of x by 12. That was the earlier probability. So when you simplify this, when you solve it like a linear equation, you will get x equal to 3. A jar contains 24 marbles. Some are green and others are blue. A marble is drawn at random from the jar. The probability that it is green is 2 by 3. Find the number of blue balls in the jar. So total are 24. We will assume that let the total green marbles be x. So if green are x, then blue will be 24 minus x. That is total minus green. So these are the number of green and blue marbles that we have taken. Now probability of picking out a green marble will be x by 24. So the probability that it is a green marble will be x by 24, which is given equal to 2 by 3. So when we equate this, we can find the value of x, that is total green marbles, which is equal to 16. But we need how many blue balls are there, or blue marbles are there. So that will be 24 minus x, that is 8.